Have you ever wanted to make your own diamond? What about an entire garden filled with them? Well, that's not possible. But today I am going to teach you how to make another very beautiful type of crystal with my experiment, Crystal Garden. Hi everyone, I'm Emily Calandrelli, MIT engineer and host of Emily's Wonder Lab. And on my channel, we learn about all things space and science. So grab your hot water and get ready because things are about to get sparkly.
Science Lab, stay curious and keep exploring. Emily's Science Lab, stay curious and keep exploring.
Alum, otherwise known as potassium aluminum sulfate, is something that is a compound that is often used in the pickling process or in deodorant. But today, we are going to make a super saturated solution of this stuff to create our crystals. First, we need to make our super saturated solution of alum. Here's what you need. You need a half cup of hot water, 2 tablespoons of alum. You can buy this stuff online. I will link it in the caption. A glass to put your hot water and alum in, a paper towel to cover it, and finally a plate or another glass to put your crystals on. First, we need to put our hot water in our glass. We're gonna do 1/2 cup, perfect. Now 2 tablespoons of alum. 1, 2. Now stir that up until your alum is dissolved. What we are doing here is creating a saturated solution. We are adding just as much alum as this hot water can hold. And we're using hot water because as the solution cools, we want to create a super saturated solution, meaning it will hold more alum than the temperature of the water can usually hold. So as it cools, that alum that we added is going to want to jump out of the solution, and it jumps out as highly organized crystals. And I promise you, it's very pretty. You want to keep on stirring until all of that alum is dissolved. And if you're having a hard time dissolving it, just go ahead and heat up your water a little bit more because remember, hot water holds more alum than cold water. So the hotter it is, the more alum it can hold. Okay, that is looking pretty good. Once our alum is completely dissolved, we can begin to grow our crystals. Here's how you do it. Just go ahead and put a paper towel over your glass because you don't want any particulate matter, any dust falling into your glass, ruining your crystals. And we are just going to let this sit and cool for a few hours. After 3 hours, you will begin to see teeny tiny crystals. And if you let it grow longer, those crystals will get bigger and you will get an entire crystal garden. So let's check back in a few hours. After about 10 hours, your crystals will look like this. I mean, I love this experiment. Look how pretty these are. So you can use some tweezers to pick out your crystals. They are pretty sturdy, but you still want to be a little bit careful as you take them out. So let's look at, oh my goodness, let's look at that one. Look how pretty that is. And you can hold this stuff with your fingers, because remember, we use this stuff in deodorant, but look at how gorgeous that is. That is incredible to me that we made this in a day, in a single day. We made our little crystal garden. Let me get a few more out. There we go. Woo! Look at these. Oh my gosh. So crystals have this gorgeous geometric shape because in crystals, atoms form these highly organized repeating patterns. And the shape of that pattern will ultimately determine the shape of the crystal. In alum crystals, they will, in ideal conditions, form something called an octahedron, which kind of looks like 2 pyramids stacked up against each other. Now, we don't have perfect laboratory conditions in my kitchen here, so they don't perfectly look like that, but they're still so beautiful. Okay, let me get this big boy out of here. Whoa! So what's really fun is around the country, they have these alum crystal growing competitions to see who can grow alum crystals the best and the biggest. Because what you'd really love to see is a completely clear alum crystal. Because wouldn't that look really amazing? And then you'd see that octahedron shape in perfect conditions. But that's a really good one. Look how pretty that is. Thanks for making a crystal garden with me. If you like this one, be sure to check out my best-selling Stay Curious and Keep Exploring book series for 99 more science experiments. I'm Emily Calandrelli. Subscribe for all things science and space. And remember, stay curious and keep exploring. I'll see you next time.
Emily's Science Lab.